Hi world, welcome to my channel. This video is on a few things. It's a in-depth look at my Motop 180 degree awning, a quick look at my Kickass shower tent and how quick it is to set up one-handed, and what I'm going to be doing in the future. Well, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers. Okay, this is my setup at the moment. Got the 75 litre dual zone, cage around it in an open tray, toolbox, spare tyre, dirty gear bag, and I've got all my gear in the canopy. Yeah. So I'm 66 years old, and the middle of next year, which is 2015, I'm going to go up the Cape and do a bit of travelling with my ute. And I've been trying to think of ways to put gear in the back here and lock it up. And then I thought, well, there's a lot of dust going up to the Cape, so I probably need to keep the dust away from it too. So I've bit the bullet and decided to buy a canopy in a few months' time when I can afford it. I'll save my dollars, and once I get enough together, I've already got the quote on the canopy, 2,750 fitted. That's titanium canopies done on checker plate. So I've already worked out, by the time I get rid of that toolbox and the three sides on the ute, it'll only be slightly less than the canopy weight. He said the canopy weight is just over 100 kilos. So what I'm doing, this tray is an 1850 tray here, and I'll be taking the canopy up to that point there. So there's going to be a bit of overhang, but on the back I'm going to be putting the spare wheel on the back of the canopy, and I'm going to put two jerry can holders for the fuel. Hopefully that's going to be enough to get me to the Cape. A full tank and 40 litres, so 110 litres maybe. If I can get another one, maybe I'll take another one. And that way I can lock my gear up in the back of this ute here in the canopy, and then go swimming at Fruit Bat Falls or somewhere. I'm not doing the tally track, definitely not 100% not doing the donut track. I'm doing the chicken track. And if I'm going to slip it in here like this, in the side, I'm still going to retain these ladder racks. I don't want a ladder rack on the canopy. Everybody said they won't do what I want. That's what I've been putting it off for the last 12 months. But I want 180 ladder racks on it, and they won't do it on a canopy. So if I put a canopy in here like a big toolbox, and then set it up, and then I can adjust this ladder rack up, and I can adjust these up if I have to. But that is 820 at the moment, 840 and the new one's 860. It's only going to be 20 mil taller. So, and it's going to come up, as I said, to there. That's only a 1400 toolbox. Going to be a 1600 canopy going in here. So yeah, so then there'll be a fit out of the canopy. Not a big fit out, it's going to be a very simple fit out. Place to the fridge, a couple of drawers in the back, and my battery setup all on the back wall. So, and then there'll be a fair bit of space like that with nothing in it. I can put swags and stretchers in there, and then on top of the drawers I can put some more gear. So swags, stretchers, toilet, beer, soft drink, anything, and food in boxes. So I think it's going to work out really well. I already designed the floor pan for my new canopy setup, and that's what's going to happen. So okay, well I'll show you the Motop awning now, and then the Kickass shower tent. You can put these on permanently, but I like to take them off. Open that. Make sure it's open. It's all set up. I took my time, could do it a lot quicker. Okay, this is an in-depth review of my Motop 180-degree awning. I have done a couple in the past, but this one's a closer review. This is the pantry, which can be moved anywhere you want. It's on a sail track. You can also buy other items if you want it and put it on the sail track up here. So yeah, you can move that along the sail track like that. Put it where you want it, and you can put other items or take it off completely if you want it. Yeah, this pantry here can either be rolled up like this, rolled down, or taken off completely. Don't have to have it on there if you don't want. So rolled up there, out of the way, how people can have it as well. So as I said, you can put other things on the sail track. I know King sell some bags that goes on the sail track, And you can have several bags there if you want. If you want to keep the rain off, you set these up like that, and that gives you an adjustment up there to keep the rain off. Same as up here, keep the rain off, and it angles the rain down. In here you have a pouch, and you can plug in your USB into that. I got a power bank I put in there, King's power bank, and it's a dimmable LED light strip, just one on the one arm, which is along here. At the moment I've got a toolbox and I've got an orange light in there as well, but I'm changing my system on the car very soon. It's probably blowing about 15 knots at the moment, say 10 to 15 anyway. And it's freestanding, of course. It's all freestanding up here. You can adjust these legs down if you want. And these ratchet straps here, you release them by pushing the button there. How to do it one-handed, like that. You release it and then you tighten it up. You can get these if you lose them from Bunnings. Bunnings sell them. I got 2 spare ones in my car, but they're good for tying things down as well. It's very strong. I wouldn't want to swing off it. No point in stressing it too much. Supposed to open them right up. Yeah, I've had it open in 45 knot winds. I reckon it was. We kept blowing the swag off the stretchers and chairs over and everything else, and I had it tied down with 4 leg posts, and it didn't move. So these just drop down really easily. Unclip it here, unclip it there, and they come down. Then you just release that, drop it down, and then latch it back up like that. Same as this one here. That one. One-handed, of course, I'm doing this. Just drop that down, raise it up, and raise it up and lock it in place. It also comes with 2 spare poles, one for each other corner, and you store them inside when you roll it up. But yeah, I have been told that some of the bolts do come loose occasionally, depending on how corrugated the roads are, I suppose. But it doesn't hurt you to check them. But yeah, you only put this up if you'd So yeah, the corners are good. This bolt here is the one I've been told comes out. So it's That's yet to happen to me, but I'm going to check it regularly and religiously. So it's this main one because it's been pivoting on it. You probably have a stress point there, I say. That's why it comes loose. The only drawback I've had so far is that in a very strong wind, and the keeps flapping like that, goes up and down, up and down and down, eventually it pushes that, works its way into the pole a little bit, and you're going to drop them down again. But that's when the 45 knot winds are on. It kept doing that to me. They were blowing up like that and doing something terrible, but it held up, and I just kept adjusting it every half an hour. But yeah, I quite like it. Well made for what you get. Backing plate. Haven't worked out the secret of putting it together exactly properly yet, but time will tell. Stitched everywhere. And then we have my Kickass shower tent. Again, I'm doing this one-handed. Open them up, lock these in place, pull this out. Lock that in place. That's a lot better. I've moved the shower tent backwards so there's very little overhang now. Used to hang down too much before. So that's the Kickass shower tent on the back. Don't know if you got that. Tried to take a bird's eye view with it. Hope it's not too noisy. So that is the system there. I'm changing my ute setup as well. I'm going to put a canopy on the back. I'm going to get rid of this toolbox and the sides and put a canopy, but not just the moment, I can't afford it. Got to save my pennies, and probably in about 3 or 4 months time I'll buy that and set it up. All my gear out of this one into the new one. Getting back to this. So it's a dimmable 1-strip LED. Plug it into a power bank up here. Plenty of shade room under here. See, it's all double lined over the wear points, which I like. Here and everything, so powder coated. Yeah, you can get a King's bags they sell. You can put another couple of bags in here if you want to add other things in here. I don't think I'll do that. I use this as a pantry and put my stuff in here like that. You can put iPads, phones, so you don't lose them in. Yeah, I'm happy with this. You can even tie it down in the middle here to get more rain to run off in heavy rain. But you can see the trees moving around everywhere. The poles aren't even touching. This is not going to go anywhere. I don't know, 15 knots I would say. It is coming from that way, so the houses are protecting me a little bit here, but it swirls around the streets. Oh, here comes a big gust. So yeah, that's a big gust then, and it doesn't move. But normally when I put it up, I do tie it down because I wander away down the beach and here and there fishing. I wouldn't want to come back and have it broken. It'd only be my fault then, it wouldn't be anything else, anybody else's fault. So I generally put in the 4 poles and tie them down. Just as a habit. It doesn't take me long to do that. Comes with all the ropes and everything. But yeah, this is my Motop 180-degree awning, and I love it. The amount of shade you get, unbelievable. Two and a half meters out. That's that light strip there. Goes from here out to there. I don't have it on that much because I normally rely on the orange one in the canopy. When I put a new canopy on, I'll put orange, red and white light that I can change from one to the other wherever I want. This is a handy thing. I do use that a fair bit. Stops cluttering up the table. Oh well. Don't know if you can see anything else you want to ask me about. Yeah. Stop it flapping. You'd even put these down a bit more. A bit tighter than that, of course, but doesn't flap, but certainly cooler under here than out in that sun. You can see the back of the utes there, how far this extends behind the back of it. And you can see that it almost goes to the front of the ute. It goes just past the windscreen there, so it goes level with the bottom of the windscreen. So it just have a big coverage. Doesn't take long to pack it away, but I do take those ropes off over there, take them off when I pack it up. I don't want anything that can wear holes in the canvas, so I take them off and put them in the bag. Don't need to, but that's just how I am. Well, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.